All universes, no matter how derivative, all answer to some singular, parent universe. This is known as the singularity. It is an ideal that will never be achieved in this closed loop of reality, but acts more like a shadow cast on the worlds derived from it. There aren't elephants all the way down, but eyes all the way up. You are constantly being watched. When you see the night sky, those little points of light are eyes observing you. They may come from vast distances, but their light is as much affected by you as you are affected by them. What do you think you see when you're watching a TV show inside of a TV show? You're seeing a window into another world. This is a universe contained inside another contained universe. What happens when we shut off the television? Does the miniature world inside the television cease to exist? No. It is merely closed off from this reality the viewer observes. The series is still ongoing, however it's just not being documented by our reality. Right now, you are witnessing a universe in a universe where there is a walking blue washtub that likes to snort drain cleaner up its nose like it's cocaine. Just look at him go. But just because a movie ends, or a series gets cancelled doesn't mean the universe it describes dies with it. It is merely just unobserved by this present universe. If I were to shut off this TV, the world of drug-addicted bathtubs doesn't disappear. It is just merely unobserved. Just as the universe we know is still affected by forces beyond observation. There are no documents discussing its existence or form, but it doesn't ever not exist. It is merely elsewhere. It could be described in a parallel universe, or just completely self-contained and never observed by anyone. As you can see in this reality, there is a society of all divers who take the subway to work and lust after women every day. There's another reality where Osama bin Laden is a hip-hop god and busts out cool dance moves. The only universe that isn't real is Scooby-Doo's universe. What?
You hear that creepy fucking bass? Congratulations, Internet! I'm real now! I'm a fictional character, but I'm also somehow fucking real!
Oh no, not this shit again.
No! Fictional means not real! Not real!
I don't want to have to deal with this crap right now.
I fucking want to know, how do you qualify real?
Will you stop talking for 1 second?
Then it's real, but Scooby-Doo's not real, even though people do know about it. Why? Because Scooby-Doo's a dog. Dogs
Shut
don't
up,
fucking
you.
count.
Why are you so angry at God?
He created you! You fucking idiot! You stupid fucking moron!
Piss off.
You repugnant pile of pusillanimous shit!
I will pelt you into submission.
Destroys you so! How could you be so fucking
That's it, I'm praying to God. Dear God, please bring terrible weather onto this infidel. May his suffering bring your divine truth to light.
I apologize.
Ha 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 ha. Get snowed on, bitch. Fuck your non-belief. Now tell the truth.
That kind of pisses me off. And ladies and gentlemen, despite what you've just seen here, I am a
Tell
mature,
them the Bible is
grown
true.
adult, and the Bible's just a book. I mean, how would people know about something that's in a book? That's ludicrous. Obviously, there's no way that people would know about something in a book.
Say
The only
that
way
God
that
is
could
real.
happen is if God interfered. God had to say, hey humans, how you doing? I'm real. Woo, look at me. Yeah, I just came down to let you know. In that book, the Bible, that's all accurate. See you later. Woo.
information is a funny thing. If information can be theoretically conceived of, but is yet undiscovered, that does not mean it isn't discoverable or inconceivable. Let me put it another way by asking a question. What was the universe like long ago at the beginning of time? Do we really know? From our scientific research, we do know that the universe was wildly different from what it's like today. We can look into the dimmest spots of the universe and see what it looked like in the past, but at a certain point, the wavelength of photons becomes so large they're virtually undetectable. We only have theory and conjecture, but we'll never truly know what it was like at the universe's conception. That information is cut off from us, the observer, yet it directly affects the present. If the past didn't exist, neither would the present. Many forms come to exist in this world, only to decay and disappear over time. However, even if something that once exists disappears from the observable universe, it still needed to exist in the first place for this universe to exist in the state it's in. All things that cease to exist or never existed still transcend the universe to some other place and time, but they never go away. In this universe, all realities are possible, they only have yet to be written. Ask yourself this question. When light leaves this earth, travels the galaxy and lands on a far, far away planet, would the reality that transpired on this local point in time be the same one observed over there? If an alien with a powerful telescope were to zoom in on the Earth and follow you around, watching you, who's to say they didn't see you get in a car crash and die 10 years before this moment locally in time? Who's really to say that isn't what they saw? Maybe there are entities out there in the vast expanse of space manipulating light, processing it as it comes, twisting it so those images and signals sent to Earth become bent to their will. So when light and information crosses our path, we see only blackness and the lack of life. And other planets see the same. For all intents and purposes, does that make the reality they project to us a lie? After all, the only information we have to go on is that light. Close-up, light is one of many senses we can go on to find out if something is real. Cosmically speaking though, light is all we have to go on. Dark matter is this unseen, uninteractable form of matter that we can't describe, but we still feel its presence. What will happen when we finally come to figure out what it is? What if, instead of waiting for us to empirically observe it, dark matter is something we must describe ourselves, and it will change to adapt our description of it? Magic only ceases to exist when you prevent your mind from allowing it to. What I'm saying is, for you to exist, some god somewhere has had to think you up and plan everything out for you. How do I know this? Because my God has thought me up and planned for me to be in this video. How do I have this knowledge? My God has granted it to me. I know my God's thoughts because it has granted me this knowledge. As of now, my God wills my every action. When the day comes that my God doesn't will me into action in this universe, I will still be elsewhere, continuing on in some state. My God is a blind God, unable to interpret the means or purpose of their creation, but must act and bring forth creation as a form of sight. And this universe within a universe existed before time, but has had the fortune of observing and being observed by the one you reside in. When you think about it, it kind of makes sense, actually. No, really. Think about it.